All right, let's get right into it. So you've been using AI, right? But today, you're going to learn how to actually drive it. We're going under the hood, looking at all those hidden settings that can take your AI's output from just okay to absolutely amazing.
You've probably felt this, haven't you? One day you give your AI a prompt and it comes back with pure gold. It's incredible. The next day you use almost the exact same words and you get something that sounds, well, like a clunky robot. It's a super common and super annoying frustration. Well, here's the thing. That wild inconsistency, it's not you and it's not random chance. It's because you've been missing the secret control panel. Most people don't even know these settings are there, but they are the absolute key to getting exactly what you want from your AI every single time.
So today, we're going to move you from being just a user to being an operator. We are talking about something called prompt parameters. These are the hidden settings that let you dial in the AI's personality and tweak its performance.
Think of it like this. Your prompt tells the AI what to do. Write about headphones. Simple enough. But the parameters, they control how it does it. They're like these little personality knobs you can turn to control everything from how creative it is to how long-winded it gets.
Let's start with what is easily the most powerful knob on the entire control panel, temperature. This is, and I'm not exaggerating, the single most impactful setting you can possibly change, and it's all about one thing: creativity.
Okay, so check this out. Both of these descriptions came from the exact same prompt. On the left, with the temperature set to 0, we get a very dry, fact-based description. It's fine. But look at the right. We crank that temperature dial up to 1.8 and boom, suddenly the headphones are an escape pod from reality's relentless din. We just went from a boring user manual to some seriously compelling marketing copy.
And this is what's so wild. That huge jump in style and creativity, that was caused by changing just one single setting. That's it. We just turned one little knob.
So here's what's actually going on. Temperature basically controls how much risk the AI takes with its word choices. At a low temperature, it plays it safe. It picks the most obvious, predictable next word. But at a high temperature, you're telling it, hey, be adventurous, be surprising. It starts picking from a wider, more creative range of possibilities. So here's a simple guide for you. For anything where you need pure accuracy, like generating computer code or pulling facts from a document, keep that temperature low. For your everyday stuff, like writing an email, a medium setting is going to be your sweet spot. And when you want to brainstorm or get really creative, that's when you crank it up high and just see what happens.
Okay, on to the next control. Have you ever noticed your AI getting stuck in a loop, just repeating the same word or phrase over and over and over? Yeah, it's a thing, but there's a simple fix. It's called the frequency penalty, and it acts like a shield against that annoying repetition. Just look at this example. On the left, with no penalty, the word goals shows up 8 times. Honestly, it's painful to read. But on the right, we just nudge the frequency penalty up a tiny bit, and suddenly the AI is forced to use different words: objectives, ambitions, targets. It instantly sounds so much more human and engaging. All right, let's talk about 2 parameters that are all about setting boundaries: max tokens and top P. Max tokens is your length control, and top P is kind of like a safety net for when you get creative. First up, max tokens. In the AI world, a token is just a piece of a word, and max tokens just tells the AI the maximum number of pieces it's allowed to use.
So max tokens is pretty straightforward. It's a hard stop. It puts a leash on the AI so it doesn't ramble on forever, which is also great for controlling costs. Now, top P is a little more subtle. Imagine you've turned the temperature way up. Top P acts like a filter, a guardrail. It tells the AI, okay, be creative, but only pick from the top most likely word choices. It keeps things from getting just plain weird.
And here's a really cool pro tip about max tokens. You would think that giving the AI more room to write always leads to a better answer, right? Well, a lot of the time, the opposite is true. By setting a lower token limit, you force the AI to get straight to the point, and that constraint often makes the final answer way clearer and higher quality.
So, you've seen the controls, you've seen the dials and the knobs. Now, let's put it all together. We're going to build a simple playbook that you can start using right away to match the right setting to the right task.
And here it is, a quick little cheat sheet. If you're generating code, you want 0 randomness, so temperature is super low. But if you're doing some creative writing, you want the opposite. Crank that temperature up to encourage new ideas.
It's all about tuning the machine for the specific job you're doing.
Now, if you're ever not sure where to even begin, just use this temperature ladder technique. It's so easy. Run the same prompt 3 times, once on a low, safe setting, once on a balanced one, and once on a high, creative setting. It takes less than a minute, and it immediately shows you which direction works best for your idea.
But let's pause for a crucial reality check. These parameters are amazingly powerful for fine-tuning, but they are not a magic wand. They can't fix a bad prompt. Your instruction, the prompt itself, is always the most important piece of the puzzle. Get that right first, then use these parameters to make it even better.
And please, whatever you do, avoid this one common mistake. Do not just crank the temperature to the max on everything, thinking it makes the AI smarter. It doesn't. It just makes it more random and way more likely to just make stuff up. High temperature is a tool for creativity, not an IQ booster. So, let's do a quick recap. Temperature is your creativity dial. Frequency penalty is your repetition shield. Max tokens is your length and cost controller. The key is to match these settings to your task. And when you're experimenting, just change one thing at a time so you actually know what's making a difference.
Look, you've just gone from being a passenger to getting the keys to the car. You are now officially in the driver's seat. You have the control panel to shape, refine, and perfect your AI's output. So really, the only question left is, what are you going to create with it?